of the most unhealthy things you can ever do is allow your happiness or your validation to be driven by external sources. A really good example of this is in the workplace. I hear this all the time, and I'm sure you do as well, where people will only be happy if they've got it better than others. Like, you see people who, they might have a particular job role, or they might work hard, or they might be on a certain wage, but because someone else is earning more than them, they feel entitled to it, or they believe that, they won't be happy until they earn that as well. But it's a very dangerous and unhealthy mindset to get into, because all of a sudden you've gone from being proud and happy and validated because you're at your certain level because you've put the effort in, and you've now just thrown that all away because someone else has it better than you. And this brings about like a lot of just unhealthy mindset characteristics, because when you're not happy with your situation, you'll often get validation by watching other people fail. And this is a very, very commonly practiced thing. I don't know many people who are genuinely happy when other people are doing better than them, or have something that they want. And when you get to this certain point of your mentality where you're only happy when things are fair or shit like that, or you begin preying on other people's downfalls rather than betting on your own succession. So I think that's just one thing that's always important to take note of, is never to give a single fuck about what other people are doing. If someone else has it better than you, fucking good for them. Congratulations. They don't matter. You are the only person in your life that should matter to you when it comes to achieving what you're after, because it's only once you begin to figure out how to succeed in your own life and find these little secrets at feeling validated and feeling happy and feeling complacent would be with your own ability to achieve what you're after. That's when you'll begin to help other people, because it all really comes down to consistency at the end of the day. If you're trying to achieve something in life, the best thing that you can do is to just have the mentality that you're just there to be better than the person you were yesterday. Because everyone is built completely different. Everyone has different neurological structures in their brain which allow them to pick up certain aspects of what they do differently, more quickly. Maybe some people are more intelligent thinking wise. Some people are more pick things up in a physical nature. I know plenty of people who are just mechanically minded that blow my mind how easily they can just figure out how to pull a car engine apart and put it back together. But then there are other people who are insane at mathematics and just mental strategies, things like that. And so if you're trying to compare yourself to someone else who's in a similar or same role as yourself, it can be a road for disaster, because they're a completely different human being to you. They are nothing like you. And it's like expecting someone else to do the same. It's like being in a relationship and expecting your partner to be the same person as you when they're completely different people. You're only going to lead yourself to frustration. So who you are the same as is yourself. And so if you're betting on your own succession, if you're living your days where what your plan is to be better and more capable than the person that you were yesterday, and developing discipline, developing healthy routines, being mindful of all these things, and most importantly consistent, that's how you're going to make the most progress in what you're trying to do, because consistency is what's important. And rather than, as I said, preying on the downfall of other people for your own validation, and rather than doing that, but betting on your own succession and putting the time in to cultivate and nurture your ability to succeed at whatever you're trying to do. That's how you're going to find that validation. That's how you're going to develop a very strong mind and some word I'm after. That's how you're going to develop a very good mental environment for yourself, which will also help you navigate in different areas of your life too. Taking personal accountability for your own mistakes, learning from them, putting into place, new ways to develop yourself in the areas that you're not as strong in, to make yourself a more whole person who's more capable of achieving things. These are what's important. So, as I said, the main thing, don't focus on other people. Other people are going to achieve things and succeed things at their own ways. If someone's doing better than you, take note of why they're doing better than you. Learn from them and help them become a better person, because there's no downside to helping people. In my trade, I climb trees for a living. There are quite a few guys that I work with who are at a similar skill that I'm at, who potentially are my competition in how far not how far I can get, but we're all in the same area, like trying to learn from the same experience, and there is an element of competition. And the difference is that there's some people who are very selfish, who want to be the best and don't really care for those around them. But then there's other people, such as myself, who I'm only interested in helping other people. If I learn a new trick that helps me get my job done more efficiently, safely, with a higher level of care, I'll share that with everyone, because there's no disadvantage to me helping those around me. In particular, the people who I know are going to appreciate the help that I'm giving them. But there's no disadvantage in helping the people around you, because when you have that integrity and you show that you're respectful and that you don't have an ego where you're afraid of other people being as good as you, and you have that humility and that humbleness to help those around you, it only increases the karma that's in your life, where people will respect you and know that you're a genuine person and want to help you back. And if you do help someone become a more skilled worker or artist or anything that you do, if you help them become a more skilled version of what you're after, they're only going to help you back, and you're only going to have someone, now that you have a deep repertoire with, someone who you relate to and you understand the way that they work, that you can learn directly off, who are going to be willing to teach you because you taught them in the first place, or at least help them get to a place in their life which is bringing them a lot more fulfillment and happiness. So that was a bit of a hectic one, but as I said, bet on yourself. Make sure that what you're doing is just competing with the person you were yesterday. Every day you should your goal should be to consistently improve every single day. That's what your goal should be, because consistency and that improvement and the discipline that you can put into your life, that's what's going to get you to where you want to get. Not by looking around you and feeling like you're upset because other people are making more money than you or have a better job position than you when they're not as skilled. That's not going to get you anywhere. And especially like preying on their downfall is just such a negative thing to be thinking about. What you need to do is you need to, as I said, bet on your own succession, put into place the principles and the activities that are going to ensure your succession, and then share what you learn with those around you and help other people succeed and develop similar mindsets about what I'm sharing here. So anyway, I hope you're all well. Links to all my shit in the info or the description, and I'll catch up with you soon. Peace.